Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to do another spread in my softcover journal, and these are the pages I selected and some papers I want to use and images and some embellishments. So let's get started. Put this a bit to the side. This is a vintage leather printed on coffee dyed vellum or transparency paper. And this green I thought was going well with the greens in the kit. This is a kit from Marie Moyers. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Luminous Bouquet. And she gifted me this digital, and I really wanted to make a spread out of it. I'll link her Etsy shop down below. I have prepared a bit in advance, otherwise the video will be long again. This, let's see what I had planned. It's a bit to the side. I really like these kind of tucks and a fussy cut because it was on a paper. Do I have an example? Yeah, this is a piece of a paper. I'm throwing everything on the floor. For example, this was one paper, but I cut it in half to use it, and like this and this, it was a complete paper, and I just fussy cut to use it as a border. Also with this was on a different digital, and if I just glue it on here, because this side I really like, but then you see the white there, and I didn't like that, so I chose this this digital, and I cut it in two, and one piece I'm going to glue so that it is the back of this, because you still can see the writing, but you see the beautiful flowers through the transparency. And then on this side I'm going to glue this and the border. And this is a bit too lower, because I didn't want the leaves to cover the butterfly, and because this is a tuck spot, you don't really notice that there's no paper. So this will be about what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to stick this down as a tuck spot. Yeah, I think I already backed it with double-sided tape. We have a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, and also yesterday was a very nice day. Nice temperature and the sun shining. And yesterday it was, we celebrated. I think I'm going to try to put on the light just a minute. See if it's better then. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, like I was saying, we celebrated King's Day. It's the birthday of our king. And traditionally we have in many towns, not every town, but in many towns there's a flea market then, and yeah, we couldn't do that because of COVID the last 2 years, and now it was like old times and a very big flea market, and I found some amazing lace clothing and eyelet clothing. I'm going to dismantle them and yeah, use the fabric, and also a lot of crocheted little doilies, but also very big pieces that were tablecloths, and one lace curtain. When it was hanging there, I thought, is that a wedding dress? But no, it was a curtain, 6 meters long. So I have a lot of lace. It's very beautiful. So a very good day to go to the flea market. And traditionally with King's Day there are also all kinds of games for the children and music everywhere, and in the evening festivals. I have to glue this on this side. I tried it with a little piece, so I hope it works again now to use thread. Of yeah, it's not thread, but glue stick. I was lost for words. So hopefully this will stick the way I anticipated it. Let's see how I can do this the best. Yes, it's the right way up. Let's see if I can use the brayer to really stick it down. Like that. And now on this side we have the beautiful digital coming through the script. And the script is still beautiful. You see that the brown paper and the script is very visible, so I really like it. I'm probably not going to do anything on this side because I really like it the way it is. To move some other things out of the way, and this is going to be on this side. I've already cut everything to size and inked it, so you don't have to watch me do that. Here the restrictions from COVID are gone for a while already, and you notice that everybody is really wanting to go everywhere again and visit things, do things, and also go on holiday. So it was we have the children at school, they have holiday 2 weeks this week, and I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but this is the last week of April now, and the children had a holiday next week also, the first week of May. They still have time off from school. And there were some beautiful days this week. Also some cold ones and a lot of wind, but the weather was okay for a holiday. And my husband and I, we are going on a week's holiday next week. We leave Saturday and we come back next Friday. We're really looking forward to going again. And this is the first time we're taking our bikes since about a small year. I have an electric bike because my physical state, and especially my knees, it's hard to cycle longer, and that's why I bought an electric bike, and my husband, yeah, he can cycle really good, so we're going to make cycle trips. And we're going to, we stay in the Netherlands because, yeah, it's beautiful here, but it's about a 2-hour drive from where we live to where we are going. Also the border here, and this will be a tuck spot. I didn't glue this, but I think I will. I don't know if it's going to hold. I'll do that with glue, wet glue. Then I'm sure it's going to, when I put a card in there, that it's going to stay. And like that. Yeah, so really looking forward to go sightseeing again and cycling and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's always a bit difficult when you fussy cut, but you don't have to take everything in and out all the time. So that's okay. So that's the base of the pages. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Ah, I always forget something. And that's the disadvantage of sticky tape. Oh, but this is really going well. I never experienced that with sticky tape. But I'm very happy. So it's this paper, it's very smooth and soft. So maybe that's why it feels off so good. Let's see. Yes, this is what I wanted to use here to just break up the page a bit. So it's not just the green. I'm not going to ink it because I like it like this. It's already standing out. I'm going to use wet glue because it's better with the script embossing, and the glue seeps in the valleys. I don't know if you call it like that. Oh, sticking again. Let's see, so I'm not with my head in the camera. Yes, very lucky for me. Let's see until here. I'm just going to put some wet glue there, and the tape will. I've been inking and I've inked my complete fingers. Yeah, that's better. It's just a bit of a pop of something else. And then I, with the kit, she has some tags and also a coin envelope. I printed it double-sided, but yeah, it wasn't really necessary because you only see this. But I didn't know if I wanted to leave it open or close it, but I'm going to close it. But it's a very beautiful image. This I'm going to put inside, and this I'm going to put outside because it's a little bit of the flowers and also the leaves and also on top. So I'm going to glue this shot. Put some glue on the top. I hope you all are enjoying the more things we can do after 2 years of COVID. And I got some pieces I want to use. Let's see what I had in mind. It's the little flowers. That's for the tag. I thought this green, it's the same, but it's this side with the lines, and I embossed it, but it's very fragile and it breaks very quickly. And I want to put it just a bit of decoration on the envelope. The bigger bottle, I have to almost get a new bottle when I have just a bit left, and before it's getting really annoying to get the glue out, I'll start with a new bottle, and when there's some out of the new bottle, the little bit that's in here, I'm going to pour it in the other bottle. And I really like the way that works, because then you never get irritated to get the glue out of your bottle. So that's maybe a tip for someone out there. This is a label. I will link everything I use down below if someone is interested. But it was already everything in my stash. And I'm trying really hard to use up things I already have for quite some time. Because, yeah, often you forget. And now I got some inspiration out from YouTube, and someone used a label like from perfume bottles or something like that, so advertising labels. And I thought, hey, I have some labels. I rummaged through them and I found this one, and I think it's really nice. Just a little touch extra. I didn't want to cover everything up. I'm going to leave that a bit to dry, and on this side I wanted just some little fabrics, because the flowers I think go very well with the sheer lacy bits. A bit of textile glue. Put this in before it dries out. And I thought I start with the sheer fabric with the dots. You can never really feel where the dots are. I'm going to let it stick out really large. It doesn't have to, you don't have to glue it all the way. And I try to roughen up this a bit, but it's very strong. It doesn't really want to. So I'm just going to position that on there. And this beautiful piece, it was a lace collar, and I took a piece out from that. A bit askew from the other one. That has to really dry. And then first I thought this one, but I also have this little rose with a bit of yellowish green, and I also like it, and it's not, this is very heavy. I don't know how to say it differently. This is more delicate, so I like this better. So I'm going to glue this on top also, and then everything can dry. Just putting a bit of pressure on there. Let's see if this is stuck down enough. Yes. Just a bit of detail to the already beautiful envelope. And the envelope I want to stick in here. And these pieces I just cut down. I can journal on it. On this I backed it with just some coffee dye. And I like the flower with the coloring because here is a bit of a purple also. So I thought it goes well. Just some items, and on the card I can write, I'm going to put a little card in here. It's very flowery, but yeah, I really like it. Yeah, something different. And this one I did with drywall spackle. It's just on coffee dyed paper, vintage envelope. The back is just plain. But also just for some added interest, I want this in here, and I want to make another tag. I want to make a tag also, and yeah, I'll see where I'm going to put it. And here, I thought maybe I found this clock. It's also a mustache, but it's also a digital. And this is a label someone made herself, and yeah, gave me the file, and it's stamped with some Pool's dates from the past. And I thought I'm going to glue it there, and then the clock just a bit on top of it, just for some extra interest down here. Something else besides all flowers. It's a lot of flowers, but I don't mind. It's a choice. Like that. You can probably take the bigger bottle. It's a bit quicker. Like that. Check that the 12 is on top, because that happens to me that it's not the right way up. See, it breaks it up a bit. Like that. Really like this. It's very beautiful. Even though if I wouldn't stick anything in here, I already like the page. It's very beautiful. And maybe, oh, I stuck down the clock. I forgot. I have to put something behind there. I have some plastic lying around, so otherwise I won't get anything in there. But maybe it's also nice to just put a bit of the flower and the text to keep it more quiet. But I'll see. I can always, if this is too much in here, I can always use it on another page. Yeah, I'm going to let that dry a bit. that. And then let's see the tag. Oh, I have this piece. This is something I bought and also forget to use. No, but it's quite busy and I don't like it that this is a bit more creamy than this. I always like the textile feel of things added extra. Maybe. We'll see. And I have to pay attention that I don't overload the page. And this scrapbook paper, and this I really like because it's also the pink in the flower. So this will be my backside. I can journal on that. And this side I'm going to decorate. Don't need that glue. This one I have to clean, otherwise it won't open again. And these are the papers I want to use. This is also from a digital, completely different one, but I thought the flowers went well with this also. So that's why I chose it, and I really want to use, yeah, these are the birds, but yeah, it's not good to see, but I just want to use the flowers because they're very delicate and small. And then some music paper and this I want on the bottom, but the flowers exactly straight with here. So I'm going to cut it here, just beneath the flower. Otherwise you won't see the flower. Let's see. My items a bit visible, otherwise I might forget to use them. I'm going to ink this up. I inked this up so we can move on. And this I want completely also here, so I'm going to cut it right at the flower, so that the flower is completely on the tag, like this. Yeah. And I think I'll leave that the music paper is underneath. That's very straight, I don't like that. How big is this? I'm gonna cut this to the size I want because I really want only the flowers. Sorry for the little birdies. Some other time they'll be on here again. Also a bit of here. Like that. And let's see how big the music piece gotta be. I'm going to try to tear it pretty straight. I can always adjust it. I'm gonna make this straight because everything on here is straight now. Okay, how long does it have to be? About here. I can cut it exactly the way it should be later. So let's see, this on top of there. I always like the keys visible, and the other way around, like this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. So I can glue these pieces down. Okay. Let's see if there's enough glue stick in here. It's almost finished. That. A bit with the brayer, and then this piece. Let's see if this works. Yeah, okay. Of course, it's very old paper. I had to try if it's not too fragile, but it's a bit thicker paper, so it's fine. A bit of the excess glue. So it adheres a bit better. And now I'm thinking if I want to put a little accent by inking it up a bit, just lightly. This is vintage photo and ink. Yeah, distress ink, and when I want it more visible, I use the oxide, but also vintage photo. I am a fan of inking. Yeah, these edges I will do later, because yeah, I do like the effect of inking. And this one. And then we're almost done. And again, I'll have 2 more beautiful pages in my journal. Let's see, a bit of glue on here, but the picture will be on there. And there's some stickiness here. Maybe, yeah, no, the eraser doesn't, I've noticed on the vintage paper the glue comes off not very easy. Trim off the excess. A little bit. I really love the drywall speckle. It gives a very special effect, just like embossing does also. So there are my 2 favorite embellishments at the moment. I'm going to put it this way, so I want the flowers visible and most of this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know why, but oh, this is not sticking down. But mostly, if I put it in an angle, I put it like this. I don't know why. There's no right or wrong, but mostly we act out of feeling what feels good. And from these papers, some leftovers, I made like the faux washi tape. I put the pieces of the digital and I put some sticky tape on the back, and now I can use it as, yeah, kind of a faux washi. And I'm thinking if I want a piece of this. And just try. This is very wide, but let's see if it... More with the white. A bit more like this. I'm gonna cut a strip, not too wide. Sorry for the noise. Makes a lot of noise. Let's see. It has to have a straight edge, a bit wide. No, I don't want the white, so I'm going to cut it off. More just the color. Yeah, always like this. A bit, no, it's too thick because it's sturdier paper. I printed it on sturdier paper, and then I can't tear it. But that's fine. Just a bit of color. Yeah, I do like it. Okay. And now I can peel off the backing of the double-sided tape. I used tape like this in previous projects. I really like it. And you can also do it print on transparency paper. That's very beautiful also. Yeah, I got an example with different paper. You see, it's more transparent. You can see the text beneath it. That's when you print on transparency paper. All kinds of new things we can try. Yeah. This can go to the side. I think I'll use wet glue because it's a bit thicker. Now I forgot that I maybe wanted this, a bit of this, but not everywhere. Maybe, oh, I thought I got it all the way. The pinking shears, like that. Let's see if it's visible. It's a bit on an angle. It's hardly visible. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to stick this down first. A bit of textile glue so it adheres maybe a bit better. So, it doesn't have to be stuck down everywhere. And I'm going to let it stick out just the edge of the pinking shears. If it's, ah yeah, it's visible. Put some more glue on here, because it dries pretty quickly. Clean up my textile glue bottle, because otherwise it won't open again. Close that one. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, in real you can see the dots a bit. It's just a little accent, not much. No, that's too much, don't want that. And then I had this. I think I'll like it like that. Maybe just for a touch of something extra. Just a little piece. Always difficult. Yeah, I like this, but I also was thinking, no, that's way too much pink. No, this one. No, it doesn't add anything to it. This is also very bulky. No, not going to do that. I'm going to stick this down with art glitter glue. Let's see where I have to glue it to let it stick. Ah, I remember, where do I have them? I'm going to search for my glue dots. It's better. glue dots are a bit thicker, so they are then in, because it's a little valley in the middle, and then the glue dot will be in there and sticking out, so it can adhere better, I think. I hope. I'm going to put this in the middle there. And then I can put glue over it. Let's see. Fill everything up a bit. And then the complete glue dot. Okay. I'm going to round the corners just to have something else besides just the round, the straight, and I don't want to make a tag out of it because I usually have tags just a bit rounding the corners. So I inked it up. Yes, I really like it. And I think I'm going to leave it like this. Not going to add anything else. Let's see how it looks with all the ephemera, because I can put it in here. Then she's speaking out. I don't know how it's going to be. I have to help it a bit with the lace sticking out. This is also an option. I also like that. And then the other pieces, where did I put them? It's loose. That's the other way around, and then nothing is visible. That's not good. Like that. Maybe like that. And I have a lot of room for journaling. Put my things to the side so it's more visible. And then I had this blue, but no, it's too much. I'll save that for something else. So this is the final outcome of the pages. As always, thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. And if you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like and a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you next time. Bye!